With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello, here the question is, if n is odd integer greater than 3 but not a multiple of 3, so we have to prove that x plus y to the power n minus x to the power n minus y to the power n is divisible by xy into x plus y into x square plus xy plus y square. So to do it, first we'll find the linear term of this equation, that is x square plus xy plus y square. Okay, this is equals to 0. Okay, since we are finding the factor of this, so we can write this equation as, when we find the factor of it is our x equals to it is minus y plus minus, and it is root y square minus, and it is 4y, and it is a square. Okay, now this is upon 2. Okay, from here we can write our x as it is x equals to minus y, it is plus minus, and it is root 3 y iota upon 2. Okay, because y square minus 4y square is 3y square, and under root is there, so it is root 3 y iota. Okay, now we can take y common from here, so it is y, and this is minus 1 plus minus root 3 iota, and this is upon 2. Okay, so the root of the x from here, that are it is our omega, it is y omega and y omega square. Okay, now we can write our this term into linear factor, that is, this is our term xy, it is x plus y, and it is x square minus xy, and this is our plus y square. Okay, so it is plus y square. So we can write our term in the form, it is xy x plus y, and the linear factor of these are x minus y omega, and it is x minus y omega square. Okay, now we can write, this is our equation. Okay, now we can find the root of this equation. So the root of the equation are, it is x can be 0, okay, y can be 0, okay, x equals to minus y, and x equals to y omega, and x equals to y omega square. Okay, now in the question it is given that we have to prove that this term divide our given term x plus y to the power n minus x to the power n and minus y to the power n. So if this term divide this term, so the value of divisor is always be 0. Now we will put the root of this equation to this equation. So if we got 0, then this term is divisible by our given term, this term. So the first case is our, when we put x equals to 0. Okay, now we let our term x plus y to the power n minus x to the power n as k. It is x plus y to the power n minus xn and minus yn. Okay, so when we will solve it, it is, when we put x equals to 0, this term is equals to k equals to, it is 0 plus y to the power n minus 0 to the power n minus y to the power n. Okay, so we can clearly see there it is k equals to 0, so this term is divided by our this given term. Okay, now the next case, when our y equals to 0. Okay, so when we put y equals to 0, this term is, it is 0 plus, it is x plus 0 to the power n minus x to the power n and minus 0 to the power n. Okay, so the value of k is from here, it is a 0. Okay, now the third case, this is the third case, that is x equals to minus y. Okay, so on putting x equals to minus y, our given term is x plus y, so it is x minus x, and it is to the power n, and this is minus x to the power n, and this is minus, it is minus x to the power n. Okay, so now we can, this is our value of k. Okay, so from here this value is 0, and from here it is minus x to the power n, and it is, we can write minus 1 to the power n and x to the power n. Okay, since in the question it is given that our n is odd integer and it is not multiple of 3 and n is greater than 3. Okay, since n is odd integer, so this will be negative 1, and negative 1 negative will be positive. So here the final value of k is equals to our 0. Okay, now we will put x equals to y omega. Okay, so we will put x equals to y omega. So on putting, our value of k will be, it is x plus y omega, there will be, this is our we are putting x goes to y omega, so it is y omega to the power plus y to the power n. It is minus x to the y omega to the power n. It is minus y to the power n. Okay. Now we can take y common from here. It is y to the power n. It is omega plus 1 to the power n. And it is minus y to the power n, omega to the power n minus y to the power n. Okay. Now we can take common y to the power n from here. It is omega plus 1 to the power n. It is minus omega to the power n. It is minus 1. Okay. Since we know that the equation that is are given, since 1 plus omega square is 0, so from here we can write our value of 1 plus omega is, it is y to the power n, and it is minus omega square to the power n. Okay, so it omega to the power n minus omega n, it is minus 1. Okay, now we can write this term as, on taking negative common, y to the power n, it is omega 2n minus omega n and minus 1. Okay. Now since in the question it is given that our n is greater than 3 but not a multiple of 3. Okay, so our n is not multiple of 3, so we can write there will omega cube, the value of n, omega to the power n can never be 1, because we know that the multiple of 3, when we do omega to the power multiple of 3, the value of that is 0, because omega cube equals to always 1. Okay, so here the value of omega to the power n can never be 1, so this term will finally equals to our, sorry, there will be plus sign because we already taken negative common, so from here we can write our value of this is 0. Okay, now from here value of k is also 0. Now the next case, that is when we put our case number 5th. Okay, so it is the case when our x equals to y omega square. Okay, on putting it, the value of k will be, it is our k equals to x plus y, so it is y omega square plus y to the power n minus x to the power n, it is y omega square to the power n, it is minus y to the power n. Okay, now we can simplify it is, on taking y common, y to the power n omega square plus 1 to the power n, and it is minus y to the power n omega to the power 2n and minus y to the power n. Okay, now on taking common y to the power n, it will be omega square plus 1 to the power n, it is minus omega to power to the 2n minus 1, and it is okay. Now from here we can write 1 plus omega square is equals to minus omega, so on putting the value, it is y to the power n, it is minus omega to the power n minus omega 2n minus 1, and this is equal. Now we can write y value, it is k, it is y to the power n with negative sign, omega to the power n plus omega 2n plus 1. Okay, since we know that this value is equals to 0 because omega to the power n can never be 1, so the value is finally, our value of k is equals to 0. So the value of all the cases, in cases we got the 0, so finally we can write, when we put the root of this equation in this equation, we always get the value 0. So finally we can say that this term is always divisible by this term. Okay, thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.